Hello everyone, today I'll be doing a review on my Maserati Gran Turismo 2010 convertible car. And what is my opinion, what do I think of this car? I think all in all it's an amazing car. It's a great car. It has a lot, you could feel a lot of them. As an Italian car, you could feel a lot of emotion in this car. You know, I've had a lot of different cars. I've had American cars, German cars, all sorts of cars. And one thing you could noticeably tell that's different and makes it stand apart from any other car is the emotion. You could feel the emotion. You know, when Italians make something, they make it with a lot of passion and emotion, and you can feel it. It's a big car. So my previous car was a Porsche 996, and it's a bit different. It's much bigger inside, much bigger overall. The Porsche is much smaller. Speed wise, they're not that much apart, you know, when comparing it to a Porsche 996, but it definitely has much more torque than my Porsche. Car has a lot of beautiful lines. I mean, you have a look at the exterior of the car, it's got a lot of beautiful lines, especially with it being red. You know, it comes in gray too. Gray is apparently a common color with this car, but the red really brings out the beauty in this car. You know, the Ferrari red. The engine is based on a Ferrari engine, based on the Ferrari F430 engine. That's what I know. I might be wrong. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding. It's based on the Ferrari F430 engine, and it's a nice way of almost getting a budget Ferrari. You know, so not everyone can afford a Ferrari, and even the cheapest ones, you know, range from 60 to 80 grand, you know, so they're not cheap cars. So if you want something that sounds like a Ferrari, has a Ferrari engine, you know, with 4 seats, it's a reasonable option, you know. It's much more practical than a Ferrari too. Of course, I'm not knocking Ferraris. I'd love to own a Ferrari, but obviously at this point I can't afford one, you know. It's outside my budget range, but still, I mean, I appreciate this car. It's still an amazing car. You can still feel, you know, the Italian passion that, you know, a video cannot do justice. You know, until you drive it for yourself, you won't truly understand what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not the fastest car out there, not the most powerful car out there, but the emotion and passion is there, and the sound is amazing. I mean, listen to that. That's it. The sound of this engine is amazing. I mean, listen to this. It's got a 4.7 engine. We're gonna have a look at the engine now. The lines on this car are beautiful, especially in red. Amazing lines. That's the 4.7 engine, based on a Ferrari engine. And the performance of this car is really nice. To get some space. When you put your foot down, I need to get some space. There's a red light there. This guy doesn't know how to drive.
Yes.
some space. When you put your foot down, she goes good. The lines on this car are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing lines. I mean, this feels like a work of art. Like art on four wheels. It's the only way you can really describe this. It's a bit dark, but I think you get the picture. The wheel on this is amazing. Absolutely amazing.